we go. So this is the tangent ratio. I have this video posted up here for you yesterday, but that's available if you want to use that. Um, okay, so things you need to know. Hypotenuse. It's always across from the 90. It's the longest side of the triangle. The opposite side. Okay, so look, your theta means angle. Well, theta is the symbol we use for the angle. So this is your theta right here. That's your theta. And so the hypotenuse is always the one that's crossing the 90. The adjacent and the opposite depend on where this symbol is. So adjacent means touching. So this is the one that touches that angle. So that's the adjacent. Adjacent. This is touching. And then this is the opposite. So this one is on the opposite side of the angle. So when you do stuff like this, so tangent C, if this is your angle here, so obviously 5 is the hypotenuse. So we don't have to use that today. This is the hypotenuse. So which one is touching the angle? Is it 3 or 4? 4, right? That's obvious, right? So tangent is opposite. This is opposite over adjacent. So 4 is the one that's touching, 3 is the one that's opposite. This is how this works. Yeah, we're gonna do, so you have some questions like this, and you have some questions where you solve it. So look at this one. If your angle is here, JJ, you watching? Watch, watch, watch. Your angle is here. Okay, which number is touching the red one, 3 or 4? So this time, the number that's touching this red symbol is the 3. So 3 is the adjacent, 4 is the opposite. We're not going to do B because B is the 90-degree angle. You can't do anything with that. This is how this works. So you have a couple problems like that, and then you have some where you're solving. So if you're watching this video and you need to, and you started there, you can pause it and work on those. But then when you get to the ones that are solving, it's like this. So you have these things that are given. Let's label this first. So here's the hypotenuse. Here's your angle. So the one that's touching the angle is the adjacent. And the one that's on the opposite side is the opposite. Same thing here. Here's the angle. This one is adjacent. This one is opposite. That's all you need for the tangent ratio. So look over here. When you're solving this, you have tangent. The angle is 26 equals opposite is 40. And then x is adjacent. So that's how you set up the formula. It's tangent of the angle equals opposite is x. Adjacent is 51. These are the two types of problems you'll have when you're solving. Okay, I'm going to show you the quick way to do these, and then I'll show you the real way to do it. So when x is on the top, this one is the easier one. Let's do that. So all you do is you multiply by 51. So it's 51 tangent 36 equals x. Fifty-one tangent 36. Let me check this to make sure I'm in the right mode. Oh yeah, it's in degrees. Hey, notice this is in degrees. It says degrees here. If you do it in radians, it's going to be wrong. So anyway, the answer is 37.05. So 37.05 is the answer. For this one on the left, I'm just going to show you the shortcut. Here's the shortcut. You take this, and you take this, and you switch them. So what you have now is x. This is tangent 26. So x equals 40 divided by tangent 26. You can only do this if x is on the bottom. And then now you can plug it in the calculator. 40 divided by tangent 26, 82.01. X equals 82.01. All right, if you don't understand that shortcut and why I'm doing the shortcut, here is what's happening. So you have tangent of 26 equals 40 divided by x. If you did like a shortcut, you can fast forward to this part of the video, unless you're watching this live, then you just have to wait for me. So what I'll do is multiply both sides by x. So then you have x tangent 26 equals 40x divided by x. Then these x's reduce. So you just have x tangent 26 equals 40. Then what I'll do next is divide both sides by tangent 26. So this will reduce. You have x equals 40 over tangent 26. So remember here, this part was the same thing as jumping straight into the shortcut. So if you just want to use the shortcut, if x is on the bottom, you can flip it with that tangent 26 or whatever number you have there. So that's the solving. When you're finding the equation, when you're finding the theta, looking for the angle, you use this other equation. So same thing. Here's your hypotenuse. This is your opposite. This is your adjacent. Because this one is touching the angle. So you plug in the formula, theta equals tangent inverse of 15 over 8. Where is that? Yeah. Okay, so tangent inverse of 15 over 8. So 61.9, so that's 62. Not here. So theta equals 62. All right, well, that's how this works. I'm going to stop this recording and leave it right here, save the formulas. So it's just the tangent inverse today.